Hey everybody, it's your boy J Rod and welcome to the channel. My name is J Rod. I do videos on travel and language learning. If you're somebody who's interested in that type of content, please hit that subscribe button below. But today's video, I'm just going to be talking about 5 things I like about being a solo traveler. I already did a video about 5 things I dislike about being a solo traveler, so if you want to see that, I'm going to leave a link to it right here. But yeah, we're just going to jump straight into it. Y'all, if y'all notice, my face look a little bit different. I'm growing my hair out. I want to shave badly, but you know, everybody's like, nah, you should keep the beard or whatever. You know, it's about to get cold outside, so I'm trying to do something a little bit different. I don't know, some people like it. They say it made me look a little bit older. I don't know. But let me get back to the video. All right, I'm gonna go through this fast. First thing I like about being a solo traveler is you get to pick your own schedule. I really do enjoy this aspect of being alone because, you know, like if you want to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you can do that and go do what you want to do. If you want to stay in the bed till 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you can also do that. So when you are a solo traveler, you know, you get to do things on your own time. For me, I really do enjoy that because, you know, sometimes, you know, I might just want to sleep in a day or maybe I want to get up early and, you know, by you being alone, you don't have to worry about other people. I actually prefer to get up early. It makes my days feel longer. All right, number 2. All right, so the second thing I like about being a solo traveler is you get to do exactly what you want to do. Now, this kind of plays off of the first thing. What I mean by that, if there's an activity or something that you really want to do, you know, you can do that. You know, some people in your group, if you travel in a group, they might not want to go to the beach, or if you want to go bike riding, they might not want to go bike riding, or whatever it is. So it's like when you are by yourself, you get to pick exactly what you want to do. So, you know, if you want to go to the mountains, you can go to the mountains. If you want to go swimming and you want to chill at the pool all day, you can do that. You know, so I really do, like I said, kind of going back into that first point that I made about making your own schedule, I do like the fact that you get to do exactly what you want to do. And what you're going to learn is when you are by yourself, you really get to figure out what you truly enjoy, because sometimes when you're traveling with people, your perception or how you view certain things, it might get overshadowed because you're with somebody else. But when you're by yourself, you truly get to see the things that you enjoy. You know, there were certain things that I didn't realize I actually enjoyed until I started traveling by myself. But, you know, I wouldn't have discovered that, or it would have been harder for me to discover certain things, you know, traveling with a group of people, because you got to deal with everybody else's interests. All right, the third thing I like about being a solo traveler is I feel like I'm more approachable and it's easier to make friends. Yes, this is very true. Being alone is so much easier to meet people and make friends versus when you're with a group. It's more easy to approach just a single person rather than a group of people. So that's why I feel like when I travel by myself, I make so many friends effortlessly. Now, I know in the other video where I said 5 things I dislike about being a solo traveler, I said that one of the things I don't like about being a solo traveler is meeting temporary people. And I think some people got confused when I said that. What I meant by that is not that I'm saying I dislike meeting people. I'm talking about sometimes it sucks when you meet cool people and then you only see them for a day or a couple of hours and then they go on with their lives and then you go on with your lives and you never see these people again. That's what I was referring to when I said I hate making temporary relationships, because you do meet a lot of dope people. You know, you meet other travelers and people who are doing the same thing as you, or you know, maybe you like at a club and you might meet somebody or whatever, and you know they're only in town for a couple of days. So what I was saying is that sometimes I get a little bit sad when I meet somebody and I feel like, oh, okay, these some cool people, and then, you know, I don't end up seeing them again. And, you know, of course you got social media, but most of the time you're not going to see these people again. But back to the point that I was trying to make, meeting people, making friends, it's very easy to do this as a solo traveler. And especially when you're a foreigner, people, they're going to ask you a lot of questions. You know, why are you in this country? What brings you here by yourself? People are going to want to learn a lot about you. So if you're trying to make friends easily, definitely being a solo traveler, this is the way to go. All right, so the 4th thing I like about being a solo traveler is being alone. Now, I know in my other video, the ones that I talked about, the things I dislike about being a solo traveler, I said sometimes it does get lonely, which is true. But other times I actually do prefer to be to myself. And I was talking about that in the other video, how I said I'm kind of more on the introvert type of side, which does not mean antisocial. I think some people thought that that's what I was trying to say, which is not true. Just because you're introvert does not mean you don't enjoy socializing. It just simply means that you actually prefer to be to yourself, which is true. But if you look at my social media, like I'm always going to parties, I'm always going to outings, different events. My job is literally me talking to people all day long. I have to socialize. You know, some people don't believe me when I tell them that I'm actually an introverted person. They're like, no way, like you just seem so outgoing and social, which is true. I am very outgoing and I do socialize with a lot of people. But if I had the choice, it would be to myself. Less people, less problems. As I like to say, I'm the extroverted introvert. Yeah, that's what I call it. Back to what I was saying about being alone is that you just really just enjoy doing things by yourself, you know, like, and your experience doing things alone is going to be a lot different versus with a group of people. Let me tell you, you know, like when you go out to places and you do it by yourself alone, like I want you to compare your experience to when you're with people versus when you're not with people. Like it's two completely different experiences. But I've always been kind of like an independent type of person, so there's never been like an issue for me. I can go to restaurants by myself, no problem. I can go to the beach, go to the pool, no problem. I don't know, there is something peaceful about just being to yourself, but don't get me wrong, I do enjoy, you know, meeting people, socializing with people, and, you know, interacting with people, but sometimes I do like to have, you know, time to myself. All right, the fifth and final thing I like about being a solo traveler is you just simply become a boss. Now, what I mean by this is like once you start traveling to different countries and doing all this stuff by yourself, like you really just kind of just level up in just everything, like interacting with people, understanding people. You know, with me being a solo traveler, like I can detect, you know, who's being false, who's being real, who's being genuine, just because you interact with so many people all the time. Just being aware of my surroundings, I feel like my awareness, my social awareness has heightened, you know, just for me doing things by myself, knowing when I need to be in a situation, when I need to leave a situation, even just navigating through cities and stuff. You know, I grew up in the South, I grew up in Tennessee, so in the country, you know, we didn't have metros and subway systems and stuff like people who lived in New York or whatever. So I remember when I was living in Spain, like that was the dopest thing to me, like using the metro system. I would just use it every day. And I was like, man, like I could just hop on the train and get from here to there, there to here. And growing up in the South, it's just like you just get in a car and that's how you got around. So, you know, I actually used to avoid public transportation for that reason. You know, once I started being a solo traveler and going to these different countries and cities and stuff, I actually, you know, enjoy it. Also, you know, learning languages, learning new cultures, you know, coming to countries where you don't speak the language and, you know, figuring out how to speak the language and talk to these people. All these different things, that all kind of just comes back to being a boss. Like once you learn how to navigate and move around this world, you feel like you can kind of do anything. So I know it's a lot of people that, you know, they want to travel, but they're afraid to travel, which is normal. But like once you put your foot out there and just do it, you know, it just becomes second nature. So for me, that's why I don't get afraid anymore or having fear, you know, when I'm traveling, because, you know, I've done it so many times. But yeah, I just highly encourage everybody to do it at least once. I think solo traveling is an amazing thing. I know it's not gonna be for everybody, but for me, I just think that everybody should at least do it 1 or 2 times just to get that experience. But if you got any questions, you know how to hit me up. Don't forget to like this video, share this video if you care, hit that post notification so you know every time I drop a video. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you in my next one. I'm about to head out to another country pretty soon. I'm gonna be back on my travel stuff, so stay tuned for that. But I hope y'all have a good day. Peace.
Thank you.